we get to look at 3.12. We get to convert centimeters and millimeters, and also look at tenths of centimeters. Will you take a look at your ruler? Most, I'm guessing all of them, hopefully all of them. There are two separate measurements, and they're probably very much marked. One side of the ruler has a little bit bigger numbers and a little bit longer intervals. Those are inches. Okay, that's the U.S. traditional system. We're not going to be thinking about that side today. On your rulers, will you identify the metric system? So they're much smaller numbers, and it looks like it goes up, counts up to 30, and those intervals between 0, 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 30 are centimeters. Everybody just run your finger along the centimeter side. That's your ruler? We'll have to get a different ruler for you. Okay. You'll notice, well, what do you notice about the centimeters? Smaller than inches, I like that. What else do you notice, sir? The numbers themselves are smaller, yes. What else do you notice? Okay, so you're noticing there are more pieces, so there's up to 30 pieces on your ruler, right? Anybody noticing anything between those marks? What do you notice? Yep, everybody's eyes here. Okay. The beautiful thing about the metric system is it all works on base tens, right? We talked about this last week, how it's counting by tens. You'll notice in between your centimeters, there are 10 little marks between each of the intervals. Well, everybody take a look and see if you can count those marks in between, let's say between 1 and 2. Just to double check, are you seeing 10 itty bitty marks? And there's one out of the ordinary. It's a little bit longer. What do you think it is, sir? It's the halfway line, right? So eyes here. So very visual with this, right? Is you can see that there are 10 marks in between the 0 and the 1, or between any one of these intervals. And what's really nice, someone had some forethought in putting the halfway mark in between, right? You might see this written today in decimals. So I'm going to measure my pencil. Eyes here. I'm going to measure my pencil. So can you see the most important thing for me when I start a measurement with this ruler, eyes here, is that I'm starting at the very 0 line. You see how I have the end of my pencil lined up with the 0 line there? Okay, that's where you start, in the back. My friends, eyes, let's not start yet, please. Okay, so I'm starting with that very 0 mark, okay? That way I can start counting by intervals, right? So my pencil is one of these little shortened stubs that, we like to sharpen down to nothing for the most part, right? So you can see my pencil is going to be at least 1, 2, at least 3, but it's not quite to 4, right? It's not quite to 4, all right? So if I was to make an estimate, it's about there. So if I was to make an exact estimate, I would say that it's 3 centimeters, and if I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these millimeters. Millimeters are tenths of a centimeter. I could write it like this: 3.7 centimeters. Thumbs up, thumbs sideways, thumbs down. How are you feeling about using that to help you out? Okay. Excellent. You're also going to encounter this today. There will be a question, and it says, measure your pencil to the nearest centimeter. When you see nearest, what do you think about? What operation or what task are you thinking about that we've already accomplished this year? We want to go to the closest. There's an R word I'm thinking of right now. Yes. Rounding, right? We want to round. So as you can see, my mark is a little bit above the halfway line, right? That it would be 3.5. So what am I going to do with that? give it a shove. I'm going to push it up, right? So if it says to the nearest centimeter, what's the nearest centimeter in this case? Yeah, so when it asks for that, the exact is 3.7 and the nearest is 4 centimeters. Thumbs up, thumbs sideways, thumbs down with that. Good. Excellent.